This is Carl at PanelRV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2024 Cedar Creek fifth wheel. The model number is 391 WOW. Okay, this is not a floor plan video. This is a how-to video. So I'm going to show you some of the features and how they work. Okay. So starting off, all of your slide outs have slide toppers on them, and you have two awnings here. And the main awning, you have an LED strip, so you have dual awnings. You have a 6-point leveling system. The trailer's leveled right now. You can see there's a jack there, another jack there, and one there, and there's 3 on the other side. So you have a 6-point auto leveling system. I'll show you the controller when we get to it, okay? Just some power here. This is a spray port. You have a sprayer that comes with it. You just plug it right into there. There's a few more places to plug it in also. You have a TV signal out plus a plug if you wanted to set a TV here. You have two 30-pound LP tanks. Front storage here. Okay. This is the controller for your leveling system. Temporary pin is 5241, so 5241, enter, and there you have it. Auto level is the most common, but you have all kinds of features. When I leveled it, I just pushed auto level, for example, this time. You can extend all. You can do hitch height. You can operate the jacks independently of each other. There's all kinds of options. Okay. Just keep it the simplest ones. That's what most people do. There's your hydraulics there, and battery. Okay. Hose reel. Your 50 amp power cord, so it's a 50 amp system. This is your sprayer I told you about. Plugs into the ports. It also plugs in right here. All right. You have 2 gray tanks. These are your dump valves, and a black tank. This is the kill switch for your battery. You can shut your battery off right here if you want to. Okay. The cable and satellite through, cap lights. Now you have 4 valves here, right? And then you have these drawings of different configurations. So the most common configuration would be city water. That's with your hose hooked up right here, your city water hose. And you can see all these valves are in the correct position for city water. Now if you're going to go camping someplace without city water, you can pre-fill the tank and pump from the water from the tank. So you would keeping your hose right here and on, you would select this configuration here and it will fill your tank. Then when you get to the campground or wherever you're camping, you can go to this dry camping configuration and it'll allow you to pump water out of the fresh water tank just like you and all the plumbing will work just like you have city water. So that just gives you another option. When you winterize, you use this configuration and so on and so forth. Very simple. So this is a black tank flush. After you dump your black tank, you leave the valve open like it is now, and then you hook the hose up at the dump station and turn it on. It'll spray out the inside of your tank. It'll clean off all of the, or clean out the tank, and it'll spray off all of the sensors. So you'll get a good accurate reading from your black tank. So it's a good thing to do if there's a working hose at the dump station to do that. These are low point valves there. Your water heater. It's a 10-gallon water heater. Okay. Let me get this off of here. Didn't do a very good job here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So right now this is empty, I believe. Yeah, it's empty. This switch right here, which I'll clean up a bit for you. It's a rocker switch, and it turns the heating element. This heating element that's behind this cover, it turns it on and off. It's off right now. Never run this without water in the tank because you'll damage the element. So right now this tank is empty and the system has antifreeze in it because it's winterized, right? So keep that in mind. We turn the heating element on right here. There's also switches inside for the water pump I'll show you. This is the gas burner, for example. The switch is inside. But never run the water heater without water in the tank. This is just our shop cord here. Okay. That is a vent for your range hood. So if you're going to be venting to the outside using your range hood, you want the baffle in here flapping freely. You have to get on a ladder and use your thumb or index finger and pop it open. But just keep that in mind, that if you need to vent when you're cooking something, that you have to open that up. You have a power. Wait a minute. You have it's pre-wired for a backup camera. That's what you see there, a Furrion backup camera kit. There's also a Lippert ladder that that is an option to go on that attachment right there. So those are options. Okay. So let's go inside now and see what we've got. I've got to pick up speed here because I only got a half hour before this resets itself. So first thing in the door, this is for your your ceiling fan. You have the remote right here, so you can open the vent, everything from right here. This is a sensor for the HVAC system. When you come over to here, this is your solar controller. So it's going to keep rotating. It'll come around to the most common 73 degrees Fahrenheit and 14.3 volts and 1.2 amps. So it's telling you the 1.2 amps are what you're gaining from the sun right now, and then what is being stored into the battery, right? 14.3 is the voltage, DC voltage in the system. So it tells you everything you need to know, everything that the voltage in the 12 volt system in your trailer, and also what you're gaining from the solar panel for the or panels for the to store in the battery. Okay. This here, right now we're at the slide out and awning screen. So I told you there's only one button for all three slide outs, right? It's right here, hydraulic slide. And then I told you about those. I think I started to tell you that there. Let me say it this way. I don't know if I told you or not. If there are three knobs in the water compartment, and you can actually turn off the hydraulics to any of these or all of the slide rooms. So normally to get one out, you got to put all three of them out. But if you wanted to just put this door side one out, for example, you could use turn the knobs and have the other two closed off, so you could just operate one at a time. It's not something you really need to do much, but if you need to, you have the option. Let me just show you, because I don't remember telling you that, so I probably didn't. Right here. So the main one is the door side slide out. This is the off door side. You can see you can turn it, and you go to the 6 o'clock position, shut them off, right? And then your bedroom slide, of course. So it just allows you to access one or the other slide without having to run all three of them in and out. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Sometimes I confuse myself. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty, so solar controller, this is your panel, and you do the HVAC here. It's all self-evident. You can go through, you turn your lights on, everything you need to do, okay? Alright, so this is a hide-a-bed here. So you can fold this out, a 3-panel hide-a-bed. You have a fireplace here with a remote. So if you look here, you can change the color of the crystals and the flames, and also the fan speed. So let's go here. Or I should say the temperature. So you can see that you're dimming it out a bit, and then you go really bright, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's with that remote. There's a drawer here. You also have a secret compartment behind this wall here, which is right here. Okay, so yeah, I have all kinds of storage. This was just your router. I don't want to see what I got here. Yeah, it's already installed, so that's just your router box. This here is something you can use if you choose to. It's a tire monitor. You have to program it for your tires, but basically it'll tell you, once you program it, it'll tell you the pressure of your tires, it'll tell you the temperature of the hubs, that sort of thing. So that's something you can use. You also have that green light is on right there. There's a little button next to it. You can shut that green light off if you wanted to, that LED, but you always want that on. That's telling you your digital antenna is working. Okay? As I stated, you're going to have to read up on it. You can read the literature that's in the packet here. You can also make sure you always latch this too. You also can go online to the product videos and look at those also. So that's a good way to educate yourself about the trailer. Let me see why I still got this on here. It's from the manufacturer. Okay. So this is your stuff here. There's your plate and your ring here. Battery for your smoke detector here. Excuse me. And a spare collar. So, when I told you about the vent on the outside, remember I said you can vent your range to the outside. You just have to get on a ladder and open that baffle. This is where the fan would be. It's a 2-speed fan, and that exhausts to the outside, okay? Alrighty. The oven is pretty self-explanatory. You're just going to turn the knobs to light, and then you light them, and then you go to whatever temperature you want. So you just turn them and light them. Hold them for a second and you're all set, okay? Same with the oven. And there's also an oven light here. You can turn on and off. Very nice trailer. I mean, I'm nothing but impressed. Your refrigerator freezer is huge. Always keep this, when you're traveling, keep this screwed on there, right? That keeps the doors from flying open and getting damaged in transit. So it's important to leave this lock on here when you're traveling. Keys are hanging right here. Okay, I'm not going to go over the obvious stuff. I'm just pointing out the stuff that's not self-evident. You have powered seats here with a footrest in the back. This is the second awning switch here and awning light for the awning that's on this slide room. Alright. There's also, keep in mind, there's for these panels and stuff, there's always apps for them. Like they're telling you right here for this panel here, there's an app for it that you can use. Okay. Bathroom, you have another fan just like the other one. 4-speed fan. Double sinks. Hold on one second, please. Hello. What are you doing? I'm with a customer here. Today I'm working. Alright, I'll call you back. Okay, sorry about that. We're having our basement's flooding today, and my wife's panicking, so she wouldn't stop calling if I didn't answer. I'm sorry. When it comes to your shower, obviously it works like any other shower, any other sinks and showers. Your toilet has to have chemical and water in it, so you put a dose of chemical in the bowl, then you'll stand on the pedal and put at least a gallon of water in there, then it's ready to be used. Never run it dry without chemical and water. Of course, you got some storage here, a supplemental heater here. This is prepped for washer dryer, stackable or combo. Okay, you get a vacuum with it. Alrighty. Second TV. Okay. Alrighty. So let me look around and make sure I didn't forget anything. I think we've got it. Okay, so you have 2 air conditioners in here, which is great. You'll need it for a trailer this size. It's a beautiful trailer for sure. So I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. Please Remember to go up there and inspect your roof, or have somebody inspect your roof regularly, every 90 days or so. It's important because you can't see what's happening on the roof unless somebody goes up there and looks. And right now this is winterized. All the antifreeze is, or the water's been purged with antifreeze, and so it's filled with antifreeze. The water heater's bypassed and empty right now. Never run the water heater without water in it, okay? When you come to pick up, we'll talk to you more about this, and we'll go through anything you need to go through, answer any questions you have, okay? Thank you.